What would you say if I told you it was possible to base your miniatures without glue or texture paint? I suspect you'd roll your eyes, or you would assume I was going to sell you some 3D printing type scenario in colour, or that I'd found an easy way to use sandpaper or some other daft janky solution to miniature basing. Well, you're all wrong. Muddy Paw Terrain make basing material which you can apply using just water. That's it. Just add water. It's not messy, it won't ruin your brush, and you can quickly base your armies with this stuff faff-free. Let's take a look. So these guys are just starting out, but I'm convinced they have come up with a brilliant hobby product. This is what they call poly sand, and right now it comes in 6 delicious flavours. Disclaimer, do not eat the sand. They are called Pearl, Tan Grey, Fieldstone, Platinum and Black. The Pearl is of course ideal for snow, and the rest will do you some pretty nice effects. And hey, nothing says you can't mix them together too. The Black is great for that moody Icelandic black beach type vibe. The application is actually mind-bogglingly simple. I'm going to do it with 3 of the colours for you. I've got a little water mister too, cheap and cheerful, but you could use a pipette or you can buy a mister from Muddy Paw themselves. I've put a mist of water on the base first of all, and it's beading because the bases aren't even primed or anything like that, but don't you worry your ugly little face about that. I will bash on some of the material so there's a good coating, give it the Salt Bay treatment if you like, and then once it's on I mist them again just for funsies, and then give it 10 minutes or so to settle. And you can actually play about with it in this time if you need to. You can shift it around, remove it from parts, make a sandcastle, whatever you need to do. And then after waiting 10 minutes or so, you want to hit it with another light mist just to really make sure things are going to set properly. And then at this point you can basically leave them for an hour or so and they'll be pretty solid, but for the best results, just leave them overnight. I did this and I came back the next day and they are absolutely solid. You can see me here trying to scrape bits off to no avail. You'd really have to get in there with a craft knife to have any of that come off. They're pretty well stuck on there. You could even varnish them at this point if you wanted, but honestly you're going to be good to go. You can paint them, you can dry brush them, you can wash over them, you can do whatever you need. It's rare that I find a hobby product that I feel is genuinely a breakthrough, something actually new, as well as something I am likely to use myself, but Muddy Paw Terrain are actually doing it. I've linked them in the description below so you can check it out for yourself, but this stuff is well worth a shot, especially if you have lots of models to base and you can't be faffed with the stress of glues or texture paste. That is all from me today. Feel free to like, subscribe and all that jazz, and I will speak to you soon. Goodbye!